So stakes are very high. Spoke to Hugh Dugan, a scholar on UN studies. He doesn't expect much out of this meeting, but calls the relationship between China and the U.S. unique and complicated.
We are looking at the most consequential relationship on Earth between two countries. Together, they represent 40% of the world's output. They're just massive, important countries in geopolitical matters. We see them cooperating more than ever in the UN Security Council going forward, and the relationship is part of the great arc of history. It's depicted by President Xi as a new type of great power relations. That's what he's seeking. And I believe that the great arc of history is going to register an accomplishment in the course of the next few years, because our relationship in the past was more or less conditioned upon mutual distrust of the former Soviet Union. And since those days have gone, we've seen, in fact, this turning into a very positive, constructive relationship between China and the U.S., interconnected like never before, remarkable trade between the two countries, integration of China in the world economy in ways never anticipated just 30 years ago. So the issues are many. They've always been many. It's a complicated relationship. President Trump said that this was going to be difficult. And to his credit, he's right. And they're preparing for a very difficult meeting because the issues are difficult, because the relationship is so unique on Earth, and because the stakes are high. But we shouldn't expect too much out of a preliminary two-day meeting. Some people call it a summit, but it's much short of that. They're not meeting in the Capitol. They're not trying to forge treaty or agreement on the margins of the meeting. So it's more of a get-to-know-you opportunity to establish relationship, and more importantly, to manage expectations of each other and the opportunities that are presented. And when two countries get together, there's often a worry that there'll be a mishap and that somebody will need to save face. Well, I think this opportunity now is to build face. This meeting today is going to anticipate the need to create a relationship that understands each other's countries better, the politics of the countries, the politics of the world, because these two countries' relationship very much determines geopolitical strategy and balance globally.